Come back, you squishy. God, I'm in a really good mood today. Come back! Come back! I don't really know what to say here. I assume we go through here. Man, how did Man, I freaking destroyed that boss. I remember that being so difficult.
Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. Stay away from me.
That sounds familiar.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
What you met was MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What? The Federation's foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told me. The person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid. One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remembered the baby hatching before my eyes. When it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me, that was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop with MB. They found the perfect means of control and started propagating Metroids in Sector 0. At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature. They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered. The fact that she'd grow into a queen was something not even Madeline and her team could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected. But then she developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis. However, there's no precedent for an AI like MB developing emotions. It's possible that her interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
A human-like existence, but one without feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this, but in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained.
Stop! What are you doing to her?
These orders are from above. Take her away.
Wait!
She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
My presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter. Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the Special Forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation Army. And on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation. But Adam and I crushed her plan completely. And now, who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now. MB! Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
We were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them. And yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's okay now. I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry. Melissa. Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
Let's go! Move! Don't move!
What's that sound? There! Over there!
Madeline, stay close to me!
Fire!
Stop! Don't move!
Melissa!
Hey, are you okay? Hey, hang down over there, too! I'm getting you out of here.
So, Miss Aaron, I heard what happened. You performed admirably. You can leave the rest to us.
Madeline!
Wait, Aaron. Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich. And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aaron? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir. Time for us to go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
But man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other. Crazy. Crazy how something good can come out of something bad. Whoa. Didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only just fallen asleep. She needed the rest. She had a lot of explaining to do once she got to Galactic Federation headquarters. For herself and for Melissa.
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself. What would have happened if we hadn't been called there? Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction? Melissa wasn't insane, no. One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity. I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep. The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence. It was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart. Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not complete her mission. As Melissa, she was defeated. With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them. I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger. But the cost was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay with his life? For me, I couldn't believe he was dead. For the first time, I questioned his choice.
No objections, right, lady?
I heard Adam's voice in my head. and I knew in my heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death. And for the first time, I gave him a thumbs up, just in case he was watching over me. His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and atoms swirled together. That last smile as Adam drifted away.
And that, everyone, has been Metroid Other M. It was kind of a corny ending, I won't lie, but I still really, really enjoyed this game. I don't know what to say right now. I don't know why so many people hate the game. I mean, it's not your typical Metroid. I mean, Samus has a personality, basically, in this game, whereas in the other one, she didn't. But, I don't know, it's not a bad game. It's very, very good. The cutscenes are beautiful, it has a good storyline, the action's good, everything about it is just great, so why have people been hating it so much? I don't know, it's something they're not used to, so they find stuff to nitpick about, so at least that's my belief anyway. So, I actually... Don't do that stupid laugh again. I will murder you. Yeah, so, coming up next, I believe I know what my next Let's Play is gonna be. Should I tell you guys? I might. I don't know. I might. But before that, or maybe when I start that, I'm not totally sure just yet. There's gonna be 2 or 3 more episodes. Sorry about that. 2 or 3 more episodes. Basically me getting the rest of the items and finishing the aftermath of the game. So 3 more episodes. Plus, I'm gonna show off hard mode, which is probably just gonna be a quick little video, nothing too special. Although hard mode is, man, it is a beast. One thing that I started to talk about but never really got into it was my thoughts on the deleter. Now, the deleter really sort of pisses me off because it's like a major plot point in the game that there's a traitor amongst the group of Anthony's team, but the game never really says who it is. I mean, it's obvious to assume that it's James. I mean, he's the one who was going after Melissa, or MB, in the first place, But when I first went through this game, I actually thought it was KG because he was missing. But it must be KG that James kicked into the lava. Because he's missing, no one knows where he is. Plus, James was the first one at the Biological Research Center, where we basically noticed the Zebesians. So, that's probably the only thing about this game that really pisses me off. Damn it! Mess. Oh god, not you again! I hate this thing! Is the deleter, because he sort of came and went. That's about it. Because it's like, oh, there's this guy who's killing everyone on the ship, but wait! He just sort of, his storyline just sort of got pushed into the background and was never told again, so, yeah. But other than that, I absolutely love this game. It is so much fun. I loved playing it, I love talking about it, and I hope that, I did mention that I was going to sort of go and sort of defend this game, and I feel like I've done that. I mean, I didn't go into a lot of detail about it, but I just feel like I have done my part to defend this game. It's not a bad game, I can't say that enough. People just find stuff to nitpick about. But, yeah, so, what else to talk about? I'm trying to think what else to talk about. French, German, Italian, Spanish, English, French, German, Italian, Spanish. There was something I was gonna say, but now I can't remember what it was now. This isn't what I was gonna say, but, I am a little disappointed that I couldn't get the quality any better, because Pinnacle has not gotten back to me about anything, so, yeah, it's just, because I don't know what's happening to me lately, but I can't log into any of my accounts. The credits are almost over, so I don't really want to get into anything, but the only reason that I haven't been able to get into my YouTube account is because I don't log out of that one. So, I really don't feel like ranting about that. So, yep.
Ultimately,
Again,
the decision
everyone
was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or two. I'm heading toward the bottle ship now. I'm going to rescue something that was left there. Something that can't be replaced.
Something that can't be replaced. I wonder what that could be. So, the game just basically throws you right into the aftermath. But, one good thing about the aftermath... Oh, you don't have to go that far. We can now use power bombs. Just hold one, like I mentioned before. Once it fully charged releases, boom, baby, boom! Which I actually heard a friend of mine really liked, because a friend of mine watches these videos, and he apparently likes it. So, what I think I'm going to do for the next one is I'm going to go post-commentary again and collect all the items that I missed. So it looks like I only missed 3 here in main sector. Yeah, there it is. See, I was right. I was right. There are percentages. I was right, but apparently they only appear in the aftermath of the game. Yeah, so... I'm going to go off-screen, collect all those, do post-commentary, and then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to meet you guys back here once that's all done, and show you the way through to where you have to go. Because it's a lot more complex than you think. But everyone, can I save in here? I think I can. There we go. Everyone, thank you all for watching! I can't thank you guys enough for watching my videos. So, next time, we will continue in the aftermath. See you guys later for the aftermath. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys later.